Welcome to Vegas Startup Scene. I'm Jason LeDuc, and this is your rundown of what's happening in the Southern Nevada tech ecosystem for the week of January 26th, 2026. Let's start with a strong win for Nevada robotics and deep tech. AIR Corp, founded by University of Nevada Associate Professor Jim Law, has secured strategic funding from SOSV and the Nevada's Governor's Office of Economic Development through the Battleborn Growth Escalator. AIR Corp is building autonomous robotic systems for infrastructure inspection and intelligent environments, and this backing helps accelerate product development, grow the engineering team, and move pilots into real-world deployments. It's another great example of global venture capital in the state of Nevada aligning to push advanced robotics and AI commercialization forward right here at home. Speaking of Vegas robotics, good friends of the show Marcus Kudel and AAA 20 Robotics got a visit from Small Business Administrator Chief Kelly Loeffler and her team. This is a clear sign the United States is getting serious about robotics, automation, and advanced manufacturing, and getting serious about Las Vegas as an emerging tech hub. Congratulations to local Nevada company Fed10 that was just accepted to Y Combinator's Winter 2026 batch. Fed10 is a full-stack AI legislative consulting tool that does the same work as a $500 per hour policy consultant does, but it does it in seconds instead of days. Meanwhile, in the sports and fintech crossover space, Regen just landed an investment from Guard Dog, the innovation fund backed by fantasy sports giant Underdog. Regen is building a savings and investing layer for sports bettors, automatically moving money into long-term wealth accounts based on betting activity, win or lose. The big Nevada relevant takeaway here is that it isn't just capital, it's integration, with plans to embed Regen directly into Underdog's ecosystem and put fintech tools in front of millions of users. If you're building in sports tech, fintech, or iGaming, this is one to watch closely. The Spring 2026 G-Beta Electrify Nevada Accelerator, powered by Generator, is officially open for applications. This 7-week accelerator supports early-stage startups working in energy storage, batteries and battery chemistry, electrification, grid innovation, and renewable energy, circular economy, clean supply chains, and sustainable mobility, and sustainable manufacturing. So if you're a startup founder working in all these categories or any one of these categories, and you're ready to scale with mentorship, customer connections, and zero equity taken, this program could be for you. Link Up, the co-working and networking event hosted by Startup Vegas, happens Wednesday, January 28th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at WeWork Town Square with open workspace, founder collaboration, and a lunch and learn from noon to 1 p.m. plus light lunch provided. And on the research and workforce side, the University Center for Economic Development at UNR, along with the Nevada Department of Employment, Training, and Rehabilitation, is hosting the NPWR 2025 Research Grant Projects Virtual Symposium. This online event will showcase research tied to Nevada's P20 to workforce data system, highlighting how data-driven insights are shaping workforce development and economic policy across the state. On Friday, February 27, 2026, the Nevada Governor's Office of Economic Development hosts Research to Reality, an innovation ecosystem symposium. Attendees will gain valuable perspective from guest speaker Scott Stern with the MIT Regional Entrepreneurship Acceleration Program and Vladimir Bulovich of MIT.Nano on how collaborative approaches will strengthen Nevada's environment for business formation, innovation, and scalable entrepreneurial growth. The event is free to attend, but registration is required. The symposium is brought to you by the Energy Solutions Forum in partnership with Recharge Nevada, Nevada Tech Hub, UNR UCED. Here's a look at what else is coming up in the ecosystem for the next few weeks. SynShop livestream events Mondays and Fridays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. each week. Vegas Crypto Group hosts Multi-Chain Mondays every other Monday at Sierra Gold on Southeastern Avenue, Crypto Clubhouse on Tuesdays from 6 to 10 p.m. at Goat Bar on West Sahara, and Web3 Wednesdays on the first Wednesday of every month from 7 to 9 p.m. at Loaded Empanadas in Boca Park. Fusion 42 hosts Pitch Kung Fu Online on Thursdays, and their founder huddle is every Saturday, also an online event. Get in on Fusion 42 and the great things Kurt Walker and the team are doing there. All right, at Downtown Tech Alley earlier this month, Karma Hunter joined us on the live stream to talk about her upcoming pitch competition and pitch training workshop event.
Going a lot, a lot is going on.
Yeah.
Started the year pretty fast, and I wanted to talk about a cool event we have coming up.
Absolutely. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so we are going to have 25th of February, we're going to have a pitch competition. But
Okay.
before this pitch competition, we want to do a pitch prep workshop.
Okay.
It's on the 31st of January.
Mm-hmm.
at Bottega Exchange, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is to help mostly women founders, but it's open to all genders,
Okay.
help with their pitches. What
Okay.
we saw is, so I organized the AI pitch competitions.
Yep, I remember.
Thank you. And we're seeing that there are less women founders who are applying to pitch.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily because they don't have a good idea. It's because they don't know where to start from. They don't know how they're supposed to pitch. They don't know what they need to say, what investors are looking for. So we want to help with those and give them a good structure, good training, and some live support, live practice, and so that they can bring up their confidence, so that they know what to say, how to pitch their business when it comes to, it could be an elevator pitch, it could be an investor pitch, it could be a program or services support pitch. So we want to make sure that we're giving that support.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed, tell me if this is what you've seen is true with women founders, but what I've seen working in leadership programs and leadership development with young women in like the corporate world, they tend not to put themselves out there if they don't think they are perfect for something, right?
Yes.
So if a job comes open in their company and there's a list of qualifications for the job, and the women go, oh, I don't meet all the qualifications for the job, they typically don't apply for it. And I tell them, listen, I'm not telling you to be like a guy, but all of your guy coworkers who see that job come out there going, they're not even looking at the list of qualifications. We're not even looking. I guarantee it. We're not even looking. We go, that job sounds cool and it pays more than the job I'm doing now. I'm applying for it.
Exactly.
So there's something between the way we do it and the way you do it, where so if you are meeting some of the qualifications, go for it, right? And so that's what it sounds like we're seeing here is there's a lot of women who are like, well, I'm not ready yet, right?
Yes, exactly.
So,
I mean, we see this a lot, right? Not just during the pitches, but when it comes to marketing, when it comes to starting a business, when it comes to asking for funding help or hiring employees, women tend to hold back a little bit more, and what we call an imposter syndrome, I guess. I always say messy action is better than no action.
yes,
right?
absolutely.
You got to jump in there, because if you don't do it once, you won't be able to know how to improve it, right? So we want to give that confidence and that training on how to get there, even if you're in the ideation stage, right? You can explain what you're doing or what you want to do in so many words so that everybody understands and be like, oh, okay, I need that, right?
If you want to learn more about how you can attend these events, check out the whole conversation with Karma on the recording of the live stream on YouTube. That's all for this week. Links for everything we talked about are in the episode description. If you've got news or events you'd like us to cover next week, drop us a comment, send a DM, slide right into those DMs, I do not mind, or email me at info@leducleadership.com. Send us your pics and videos of all the cool things you're doing out there in the ecosystem, and we will see you out there. Get out there, do great things today, onward and upward.